Lesson 20. The Power of Simplification, Finding Your Calm and Avoiding Overwhelm. Greetings, dear listeners to Life Theory, and welcome to another day of our learning journey on cultivating lessons and habits for an extraordinary life. Today we're focusing on preventing ourselves from feeling overwhelmed. The key to achieving this is by adopting the brain dump. Life can sometimes feel like a juggling act, with 10 balls in the air simultaneously: your family, your career, your home, your relationships, your personal life, your to-do lists, your aspirations, and your finances, just to name a few. Our intention isn't to stress or overwhelm you further. Rather, we want to remind you that we understand what you're going through, and you're not alone. Feeling overwhelmed is a common experience these days, and it could be due to various factors such as age, the pervasive presence of social media, or the increasing responsibilities that come with modern life. With so much going on, it's no wonder that it can feel impossible to catch your breath. On top of the practical aspects of life, there's also a vast array of emotions that we need to navigate. After all, we're not emotionless machines, even if pretending to be one might seem like an easier option at times. So, how can we put some of these metaphorical balls down without dropping any? The answer is the brain dump. The default advice we often give is to start journaling, which can be overwhelming in and of itself. Traditional journaling, where you write a daily account of your life, isn't for everyone. It can be time-consuming, and there may be days when nothing significant happens. So what should you write about? The key is finding a method that brings you comfort and helps you transfer the information and situations from your mind to another space, freeing up precious mental real estate. This could be a video you record, a voice note you send to yourself, a list you create on your notes app, a drawing, a poem, or even a song you compose. It doesn't have to be perfect or even good. It just needs to be a safe space where you can unload the ordinary and extraordinary events of your life. If you believe you don't need this because you're strong enough or something similar, you're doing yourself a disservice. We live in a world suffering from an attention deficit. Countless distractions vie for our focus, even when our work demands intense concentration. Fighting these urges is difficult and energy-consuming. Every distraction that captures your attention occupies space in your brain, in addition to everything else that's already there, stretching your attention span to its limit. Since your brain consumes up to 20% of your body's energy, this constant barrage can drain you emotionally and physically. Author David Allen, known for his best-selling book, Getting Things Done, asserts that our minds are for generating ideas, not storing them. By using your mind as a storage unit for all your ideas, you're leaving no room for the creative, unique thoughts that could lead to innovation. Imagine your brain as a computer desktop. Not all files are visible on the home screen. They're tucked away in folders, labeled and categorized with a naming system that makes them easy to locate when needed. This is precisely what we need to do with our lives. When you document your experiences, you often make more progress without even realizing it. By giving your thoughts, emotions, and situations space to breathe outside of your mind, you enable yourself to process them more effectively. With improved processing comes an increased ability to prioritize tasks and make the right decisions, even when they're tough. Let's consider an example. A few months ago, you began a new relationship. On the surface, everything seemed great. You were happy, but you started experiencing more sadness, irritability, and irrational fears than before. You also noticed feelings of resentment towards your partner, which left you confused since they were a good person. Contradictions like these can be challenging to process in the heat of the moment, as they require objectivity, something that's difficult to achieve when emotions run high. However, you can be objective with your past self by revisiting your brain dumps. With the knowledge and perspective you have now, you can go back in time, extract lessons, and evaluate whether your actions were justified. As you review your previous brain dumps, you might notice that your new relationship coincided with the arrival of a new manager at work. At the time, you didn't pay much attention to this change, as you were preoccupied with your new partner. But as you look back, a pattern emerges. Your new manager criticized your work, and you subsequently had an unexpected argument with your partner. In that moment, your anger felt warranted, but hindsight reveals another layer. This example simplifies the potential benefits of brain dumping, but it illustrates the path towards improved self-reflection and awareness. We tend to mask our hurt and fear with anger, a natural human instinct. It's only when the anger subsides that we can identify the true sources of our problems. This process might sound deep and even unnecessary for seemingly trivial issues, but it reflects the inner workings of our minds, intricate machines designed to protect us at all costs. Our brains will fabricate stories and push other emotions to the surface if confronting the real issue seems too energy-consuming. When you're not overwhelmed, you have the freedom to ask important questions, engage in activities that bring you joy, and identify sources of unhappiness before they escalate into more significant issues. So, after completing this session, take some time to do a brain dump. Record a video or a voice note, create a list of everything on your mind, or try a free online journal, whichever method resonates with you. Once you've finished your brain dump and cleared your mind, attempt to answer these essential questions. What do I want to experience in life? How do I want to grow? What do I want to contribute to the world? By adopting the habit of brain dumping, you'll regain control, reduce feelings of overwhelm, and potentially discover one of the best things you can do for yourself. Embrace the power of the brain dump and watch as your life begins to transform. Until next time, keep on rising.